Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Wake Up American, the American English Pronunciation Show, where every single day, Monday through Friday, we meet with you to give you a couple things to practice because maybe yesterday you didn't get to use English much, or maybe this weekend you won't be able to. You want to make sure you're studying a little bit of pronunciation every single day. We have lots of resources that can help you do that, including this live stream. The other thing that we have is our pronunciation group on Telegram, which we're going to go over some words today. And all the words we're going to go over today are from our pronunciation group on Telegram. It looks a little bit like this. I post a word, I post an audio. Members of the group can send in their own audio and they get corrections because how often are you actually getting feedback from a native speaker? But all this talking, you don't even know who I am. My apologies for that. So my name is Jeff. It rhymes with breath, which is one of the four key ingredients to a natural accent in American English, in addition to placement, pitch, breath, and trying to weaken your consonant sounds and trying to strengthen your vowels. Today, we're going to be focusing on sounds related to what's known as a held T or a stop T. You may be familiar with this in the word, for instance, like mountain. Notice I didn't say mountain. I said mountain because that's in general North America one of the more common ways you're going to hear that pronounced. So we're going to go over some quick words in relation to that. I want to give a quick shout out to Edward. Good to see you here. Glad you could actually make a stream. That's cool. Happy Friday to you. So let's give ourselves some words to work with here. Give me a moment. I want to put them into the chat. And if you think of a word that you would like to see, let me know. Specifically, we're going to be targeting held T sounds that come before an N. These are some of the common culprits that I'm typing up right now. And one of the reasons that this tends to be difficult is because a lot of students are pronouncing these with like a normal T. It's like doing like a tin, tin. But a lot of times it's going to be, again, going to be held. So I have a couple words here. I'm going to add maybe two or three more. Uh, all right, so I'm putting these into the chat box so our friends there can see it. If you're listening in audio, because we do have a podcast version of this, MP3 version of this that I post afterwards, you can find that at fluentamerican.com/podcast. All right, so we have a couple words here. Our first word again, mountain, 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 mountain. So notice I'm not saying mountain. I'm not saying mountain. I'm saying mountain, mountain. One of the things that I think really separates to American English from British English is that in British English you get more of what's called like a glottal stop. It sounds a little firmer, like mountain, mountain. But this is going to be a little smoother, right? Because the air actually is going to keep flowing. It's not like the air actually just stops. So again, like mountain, mountain, mm-mm, mountain, mm-mm, mountains. Just a note on that. If you're finding that difficult to say, what's basically happening is I'm not allowing that to escape. So it's not mount, it's more mount, mount, mount. And if you like kind of say like let's use another example. Let's use a word, for instance, like state. You can say state, but you could also say state. So if I extend that word like state, there's that moment right before the T where it kind of catches. State. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold that T. I mean, I'm just not going to let that air escape. So like instead of saying stay, I'm just going to say stay. And then here it just kind of just stops. Okay. So that's kind of our goal when we're doing these words here. So it's not mount, it's just mount. And then once that's done, we're just going to pronounce a quick N sound. Remember that when you do your N, you want a low placement. So it's not, it's more, mm, mm. So it's like saying mount, mount. Let's do it like three times. Mountain, mountain, mountain. How about for the next word? Eat, eat. So it's like eat. There's that little moment right before the T, and we're just going to hold that. E, t, eat, eat, eat. How about next one here? cotton, 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 cotton. Then our next, one thing too on for cotton, watch out for that sound, ka, ka. It's not all ka, it's more ka. And also want to go back to eating really quick. It's not e with a really high placement. We're lowering our placement. It's more e. So it's not e, it's more eating, cotton. Our next one, button, schwa sound. So watch out for that b. So it's not ba, button, button. It's b, button, button, b, button, b, button. You want to watch out for that b, because what that b is going to want to do is it's really going to want to pop everything open like ba, ba, but you want to keep it controlled. B, b, button. Just note on that. Our next word here, forgotten, forgotten. So again, it's not forgotten, it's not forgotten, it's forgotten, forgotten, forgotten. Next one, we have our short I sounds like writ, written, written. Now, last word here, gotten. It's like gotten, gotten. We're going to review all of those words again, kind of rapid fire. But before we do that, again, if you're finding this helpful, if you're like, oh, wow, this is something I have not done yet, or I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, you have questions about these words, you want more practice every single day. Again, this is all part of our pronunciation group on Telegram, which you can join by going to fluentamerican.com. Every day I post a group of words. In fact, these words are going in the group, and my students will have a chance to respond to them and get feedback. So they'll actually know if they're pronouncing it right. Because the only problem with these sorts of live streams is I can't hear you. I just don't know if you're saying it right. I just don't know. I have no clue. So I would love to be able to give you feedback. Wanted to show you how you join the group. You want to go to fluentamerican.com. It's going to look a little bit like
Visit
this.
fluentamerican.com for all of our pronunciation services, including memberships, including our daily Telegram program, where you send in files every day and get corrections from us, Mission English, where we meet twice a day in live stream classes, and also our paid video courses so you can start learning right away.
I do have got some sad news about the Telegram group. That price point has now gone up because we have filled it. We are currently at $12 a month, and we have 10 spots open at that level. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, you want to get feedback, this is probably like the greatest value that's out there for pronunciation services. You want to get feedback every day? Well, then you need to claim your spot because there's only 10 spots at the current price point. Again, going to fluentamerican.com. So make sure if you want to work with me, I would love to work with you every single day. All right, let's take a look again at our words. Just going to run through these. We'll say each of these twice. Okay. Mountain, mountain, eaten, eaten, cotton, cotton, button, button, forgotten, forgotten, written, written, gotten, gotten. Those are the words. You guys can let me know which of those you found to be the most difficult. All right, that concludes Wake Up American for this week. Happy Friday to everybody. We made it. We made it to Friday. It's the weekend. Hope you guys have a good weekend. We'll be back with Wake Up American on Monday morning. And tomorrow, if you want some more pronunciation things, we have the Schwa Mill. Back at our normal time. We've been having some issues time-wise, just with travel and stuff like that. So you'll be able to send in your pronunciation files. We will listen to them. We'll have a good time tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. New York on the Schwa Mill channel. Once again, my name is Jeff. It rhymes with breath, which is one of the 4 key ingredients to a natural sound in American English pronunciation. I will see you guys later. Have a good day, have a good night, and a good